Magic Mage from server 243. Today I've had several questions from lords that are in currently season 1. And the question I am getting from these lords in season 1, and I had a handful from 253, a handful from 254, and I believe one lord from 255 who reached out. And the question I'm asked is this: can I have someone jump into my server if we're in the matchmaking zone stage? And alternatively, can I jump out of my server during that matchmaking zone stage into either another server that's entering the preparation zone? And the answer is yes. Any lord can be jumping into a matchmaking zone or a preparation zone. The only time you cannot jump into a server via migration is if that server is in the war zone. So if I was in server 253, 254, or 255, I could not migrate to server 252, 251, 250, or 249. I could, however, if I was in one of these four servers, migrate into one of these earlier matchmaking servers within season 1. So if they move into a matchmaking zone, which it looks like they will be relatively soon within a day or two, those servers can jump into these younger season 1 servers. They will have about 3 days to migrate into these servers before these servers then enter the war zone. Once these servers enter the war zone, your 252, 251, 250, and 249 will not be able to enter. This is where things are going to get tricky. So if anyone in these four servers wish to repeat season 1 with the earlier servers, they will have a 3-day waiting period once their KVK ends. So they can extend this KVK up to day 45. 3 days after that, they will move into season 2. So they're looking at about 8 days before they're moving into season 2, at which point they will not be able to jump back to season 1. So if you're in one of these four servers and you really, really want to repeat season 1 and you have not yet entered into one of these four servers that you're looking at and they begin that matchmaking stage, please pay close attention to that clock. As I said, I believe they'll have about 3 days in that matchmaking stage. You'll want to make sure that's confirmed once that clock starts. You will not be able to jump into those servers once they enter war. So if they are entering that war zone in about 5 days, you will need to make sure that Yamar, that capital city, is taken prior to then and that you're jumping back prior to that time frame. If these individual lords within these four servers wish to jump back to repeat season 1, please know you most likely will be forfeiting any rewards you're receiving within this current KVK that you're residing within. So if you are currently winning, so ideally, basically, if you are within 249, I would not recommend you repeating season 1. I would recommend continuing with your KVK, finishing that off, and progressing into season 2. If, however, you are in server 250, 251, or 252, and you are looking to move into one of these four servers here, this would be the time to do it, knowing you are still forfeiting some of your KVK rewards. You will get to carry over any of those coins that you had been able to accrue. These coins here that you can use within your shop, these Legion of Frostborn coins. So you can keep your cold silver from server to server, but you will not be able to spend them until you enter the Frostborn Wars with those younger servers. I do hope this helps explain some of those questions that I've been getting. I know if I had this many individuals reach out to me, others must be asking the same question. So if you're in a war zone, you can always jump into a matchmaking zone or a preparation zone, but a matchmaking and preparation zone server cannot jump into a war zone server. If you're in Conquest, you cannot jump into Season 3, 2, or 1. Season 2 and 3 can repeat amongst each other, but they cannot go into Season 1. I hope this answers those questions. If you liked the video, please remember to like and subscribe. And until again we meet, have a wonderful day.